This is
AudioHabla.
Mexican Spanish. Lesson 35.
El cuerpo y la salud.
Welcome to
AudioHabla.
Real Mexican Spanish. The way people actually talk in Mexico. Visit us at
audiohabla.com.
for more lessons, resources, and updates. Before we begin, a few reminders. This lesson works best when you speak out loud. Every time you hear a word or phrase followed by a pause, say it out loud. Don't just listen. Speak. That's how your brain learns a language. Also, don't move on to the next lesson until you've mastered about 90% of this one. If a word or phrase still trips you up, replay this lesson. Repetition is not failure. Repetition is how fluency is built. Let's begin. This is lesson 35 of
AudioHabla.
Mexican Spanish. Let's review. I'll say it in English. You translate it into Spanish. I want a shirt.
Quiero una camisa.
How much does it cost?
¿Cuánto cuesta?
It is expensive.
Es caro.
It fits me well.
Me queda bien.
I am hungry.
Tengo hambre.
I want chicken with rice and beans.
Quiero pollo con arroz y frijoles.
My house has 3 bedrooms.
Mi casa tiene 3 cuartos.
Good. Today you are going to learn about your body and what to do when you are not feeling well. Let's start with the most important body parts to know when you are in pain or need a.
Doctor.
Listen to the word for head.
Cabeza.
That means head. Say it after the speaker.
Cabeza.
Again.
Cabeza.
Now listen to the word for stomach.
Estómago.
That means stomach. Say it after the speaker.
Estómago.
Again.
Estómago.
Now listen to the word for back.
Espalda.
That means back. Say it after the speaker.
Espalda.
Again.
Espalda.
Now listen to the word for arm.
Brazo.
That means arm. Say it after the speaker.
Brazo.
Again.
Brazo.
And listen to the word for leg.
Pierna.
That means leg. Say it after the speaker.
Pierna.
Let's review. Head.
Cabeza.
Stomach.
Estómago.
Back.
Espalda.
Arm.
Brazo.
leg,
pierna,
Now let's learn how to say something hurts. This is one of the most important phrases you can know. Listen carefully.
me duele,
That means it hurts me, or it hurts. The key word is the second one. It means hurts. Listen again.
me duele,
Say it hurts after the speaker.
me duele,
Again.
Me duele.
Now let's combine this with the body parts. Say my head hurts. In Spanish, you say the head hurts me. Listen.
me duele la cabeza,
Say my head hurts after the speaker.
me duele la cabeza,
Again.
Me duele la cabeza.
Say my stomach hurts.
me duele el estómago,
Notice you used a different word for the before stomach. That is the same pattern you have seen before with some words using one form and others using another. Say my back hurts.
Me duele la espalda.
My arm hurts.
me duele el brazo,
My leg hurts.
Me duele la pierna.
Good. Now listen to how you say, I feel bad, or I don't feel well.
me siento mal,
You already know this phrase from earlier lessons. The last word means bad. Say, I don't feel well.
me siento mal,
Now listen to the word for sick.
Enfermo.
That means sick for a man. For a woman, it changes to the A ending. Listen.
Enferma.
Say I am sick. Remember, this uses the temporary form of I am, because being sick is not permanent.
estoy enfermo,
If a woman says it, how would she say I am sick?
Estoy enferma.
How do you ask someone are you sick? Listen.
¿Está enfermo?
Ask are you sick?
¿está enfermo?
Now let's learn what to do when you need help. Listen to the word for.
Doctor, doctor,
That sounds similar to English. Say it after the speaker. Notice the stress is on the last syllable.
doctor,
Now say I need a.
doctor, necesito un doctor,
Now listen to a very important word for travelers. It means pharmacy. In Mexico, pharmacies are everywhere, and you can get many medicines without a prescription.
Farmacia.
Say pharmacy after the speaker.
Farmacia.
Again.
farmacia,
Now listen to the word for medicine.
medicina,
That means medicine. Say it after the speaker.
Medicina.
Say, I need medicine.
Necesito medicina.
Now imagine you are near,
Hotel Marquis Reforma.
and you are not feeling well. You need to find a pharmacy. Ask someone, is there a pharmacy near here? You already know how to ask is there. Listen to how you put it together.
¿Hay una farmacia cerca de aquí?
Say, is there a pharmacy near here?
¿Hay una farmacia cerca de aquí?
A woman on the street answers you. Listen.
Sí, hay una en la esquina. A 2 cuadras de aquí.
She said yes. There is one on the corner. 2 blocks from here. The word for corner is a new word. Listen.
Esquina.
And the word for blocks is another new word. Listen.
Cuadras.
Say on the corner.
En la esquina.
2 blocks from here.
A 2 cuadras de aquí.
Good. You found the pharmacy. Let's practice what you would say inside. The pharmacist greets you.
Buenas tardes. ¿En qué le puedo ayudar?
She asked how she can help you. Tell her your head hurts.
Me duele la cabeza.
¿Desde cuándo?
She asked since when, or how long. That is a useful question. Tell her since this morning. The word for this morning combines this with the word for morning. Listen.
Desde esta mañana.
Say since this morning after the speaker.
Desde esta mañana.
¿Tiene fiebre?
She asked if you have a fever. That is a new word. Listen.
Fiebre.
Tell her no, just a headache. Listen to how you say just a headache. There is a new word for headache that is different from my head hurts.
No, solo dolor de cabeza.
The key word is pain or ache. Listen.
Dolor.
So headache is literally pain of head. Say just a headache.
Solo dolor de cabeza.
Le recomiendo estas pastillas. Tome 2 cada 8 horas.
She recommended pills and said to take 2 every 8 hours. The word for pills is a useful one. Listen.
Pastillas.
Say pills after the speaker.
Pastillas.
Ask her how much the pills cost.
¿Cuánto cuestan las pastillas?
60 pesos.
60 pesos. Tell her I'll take them. You learned a similar phrase when shopping. Listen to the form used here.
Me las llevo.
Notice the word in the middle changed because pills is feminine and plural. Don't worry about the rule. Just notice the sound. Say I'll take them.
Me las llevo.
Tell her, thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Que se mejore.
She said, get better. That is a very common and kind thing people say in Mexico when someone is sick. Now let's practice talking about health with your friend. She calls to check on you.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Ya te sientes mejor?
She asked how you are and if you feel better. The word for better is a useful one. Listen.
Mejor.
Say better after the speaker.
Mejor.
Tell her yes, you feel better.
Sí, me siento mejor.
Qué bueno. ¿Fuiste al doctor?
She asked if you went to the
Doctor.
Tell her no, you went to the pharmacy.
No, fui a la farmacia.
¿Y qué te dieron?
She asked what they gave you. Tell her pills for the headache.
Pastillas para el dolor de cabeza.
Bueno, cuídate mucho.
She said, take good care of yourself. That is another very common phrase in Mexico. Listen again.
Cuídate mucho.
Say, take care of yourself after the speaker.
Cuídate mucho.
Let's take a moment to review. I'll say it in English. You translate it into Spanish. Head,
Cabeza.
stomach,
Estómago.
back,
Espalda.
my head hurts.
Me duele la cabeza.
I am sick.
Estoy enfermo.
I don't feel well.
Me siento mal.
I need a.
Doctor. Necesito un doctor.
Is there a pharmacy near here?
¿Hay una farmacia cerca de aquí?
I need medicine.
Necesito medicina.
I feel better.
Me siento mejor.
Pills for the headache.
Pastillas para el dolor de cabeza.
Excellent work. You can now talk about your body, explain what hurts, find a pharmacy, and buy medicine in Mexico. In the next lesson, you will learn about weather and nature in Mexico.
Hasta la próxima lección.
This has been Lesson 35 of
AudioHabla.
Mexican Spanish.
AudioHabla.
That's the end of Lesson 35. In Lesson 36, you'll learn to talk about weather and nature in Mexico. Remember, don't move to the next lesson until this one feels natural. Replay it as many times as you need. Aim for 90% before moving on. This has been
AudioHabla.
Mexican Spanish. Real Spanish. The Mexican way. Visit
audiohabla.com.
for the full course, transcripts, and more.
Hasta la próxima lección.